everyone! I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we made it to Kakariko Village, talked to Impa. She gave us some words that Zelda left to us 100 years ago. And in this episode, we are going to be exploring Kakariko Village, seeing everything that we can do here. And the first thing that I want to take care of is up along this path, there is a shrine. I want to take care of that shrine as quickly as possible. For one, to stop this infernal beeping. Yeah, I know I could just turn off the shrine sensor, but it's a helpful thing to have. It's a nice tool. Just sucks whenever I want to do things a certain way and it's constantly beeping at me, being like, hey, there's a shrine, you should do that. Naeg Shrine. Once again, I don't remember what these shrines are based entirely on the names. I'll know once I enter. Oh! This is a combat shrine. Any of the ones that say teachings are more than likely combat based. I don't need an attack up. I think we'll be fine. Also, how much inventory space do I even have? Well, I got some space. Okay, got a shield of the mind's eye, but what's in you? An eightfold blade! I will gladly take that! Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. This shrine is all about teaching us combat. Unfortunately, these are things that we have been well utilizing on our adventure because we're playing Master Mode. We need it. But this game is going to teach us that if we side hop, that we are able to get a perfect dodge. Like so. Which then we can flurry rush. But for the sake of this tutorial, we don't need a flurry rush. Don't want to waste my weapon durability on that. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Just like the sidestep, if we do it backwards, we are able to dodge. So it's going to do a sweeping attack, follow up, but not going to continue. Don't want to waste my durability. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. Parries, we've done before already. Pull out our shield, press A right before the enemy is about to hit you. Like so. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. We've talked about charge attacks. They change widely based on the weapon that you're using. So for this weapon, it's a spin attack. Well, more like a spinning around attack, because the swords do the spin attack, but whatever. Guardian Sword! A sword often wielded by Guardian Scouts. Its blue energy blade is produced by ancient technology. It's not very durable. You've done well to learn these crucial skills. Now, proceed. This is definitely one of those shrines that I feel like is more so designed for base game. Because if you're playing Master Mode, these are all skills that you need to know by now. Either that or you're avoiding enemies like the plague. But that's not how I play. If I see an enemy, I gotta kill him. Now, upon completing this shrine, not only do we have a fast travel point for heading back to Kakariko Village, but additionally, we got our 4th Spirit Orb, meaning we can improve our stats. Now, as nice as it would be to get more hearts, I'm gonna be honest, I need that stamina. I need that stamina so bad. Give it to me! The size of your stamina wheel has been increased, allowing you to perform more actions before getting tired. It's not much, but it's something. Also, yeah, there's a goddess statue in Kakariko Village, in case you were wondering. Now at this point, we got a lot of things that we can do. I think the thing that I want to do the most is I want to talk to the villagers, I want to get a lay of the land, and I want to see what they got in the shops. Do you need something? I haven't seen you around here before. There's something so familiar about that face of yours. Oh yes, I remember now. It was long ago when the calamity hit, but you look just like the swordsman who was trying to stop it. Yeah, that was me. Say what now? You're really the same swordsman from way back when? Young people these days sure do like their jokes. If you were really the noble swordsman, you'd have the legendary blade, the sword that seals the darkness. You see, the thing about that swordsman is, he trained with swift carrots instead of a blade. He strengthened his body with a diet made entirely of swift carrots. And he tempered his soul with the sweet aroma of swift carrots, too. That's what my grandfather always used to say, anyway. So I suggest you stop joking around all the time and instead have a carrot and try to be more like that swordsman. Ooh, thank you. I believe we already had a swift carrot, though. Look for carrots? You can buy some over at my old lady's shop. If you want to be strong like that legendary swordsman, I surely don't mind lending a hand. So, he's talked a little bit about the shop, so let's go into one and see what we can find. Now inside this shop, we can find this old woman who seems to be his wife. Well, hello, weary traveler. Welcome to Kakariko Village. Here we are blessed with the protection of the goddess. That's why we have so many healthy, happy animals and an abundance of fine crops. My products are all locally grown, fresh, and seasonal. Truly choice goods that bring something special to any recipe. Go on, grab one. Oh, are you here for something else? Nah, I want to buy some stuff. Now, what she offers is swift carrots, if you're in the mood for those, bird eggs, as well as moblin guts, but the big thing, goat butter. This is a cooking ingredient that you are going to want as many as possible. 60 rupees? I hate that I had to pay that much, but I'm going to buy them all. They're going to be very helpful for cooking various recipes in the future. Now, moving on, there's another shop over here that sells arrows. You can buy fire arrows as well as regular arrows. You also have a side quest, but for now, I don't think I want to take care of that just yet. I want to explore a little bit more of Kakariko Village before I start accepting quests, because I don't want to pull a Xenoblade and start accepting all these quests and then having to filter through them all. I want to focus on one at a time if I can. Now, moving on up here, there is yet another shop. This one is a clothing shop. Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. We exclusively stock the special garments of the Clary collection. In fact, that stealth chest card over there is highly recommended. Oh, and we also buy anything you don't need, so just talk to me when you're ready. Clary collection. Clary collection, as in a high-end collection curated by me, Clary. But, of course, I personally selected each and every item in here using my flawless fashion sense. It's all highly recommended. Each item has its own unique features and abilities, so take a good look. Now, we can sell things to her, which we are absolutely going to need to, because holy cow, the prices. So as you mentioned, the stealth attire increases your stealth, but look at these prices, man. 600 for the tights, 700 for the guard chest, and 500 for the mask. That's like 1,900 rupees. Additionally, we don't need to buy the Hylian trousers. Wait, do I not have Hylian trousers? There's no way. Oh. I thought the well-worn trousers were Hylian trousers. But we can also buy the Hylian tunic and the Hylian hood. The hood we can actually afford. I'm gonna buy that. A wood woven using traditional Hyrulean methods. It's made from a sturdy material to protect travelers from the harsh sun and weather. Now I gotta sell some stuff because I want to buy all of these attires as quickly as possible. We can sell all of our materials and we can also sell cooking. We can also sell clothing, but anything that we get from Amiibo... Wait. What? Oh, we can't sell the clothes we're wearing. I was wondering about that. I was like, why can't I sell these? You can't because you're wearing them. Now, as we've heard a million times, gems sell for the best. A diamond alone sells for 500 rupees. I highly recommend trying to go through and see if you have any items that you have a ton of and try to sell those, but unfortunately we don't really have much. We have a lot of ambers that we could sell. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell 20 ambers. How much is that? 600 rupees? Worth it. Opals, I'm gonna sell 10. That's also 600 rupees. I could sell a bunch of goblin horns. How much would I get if I sold 30 of them? $90 rupees? That's not really worth it. I want to avoid selling my diamond if I can, so I'm gonna sell 3 sapphires. 780 rupees. That should be enough to get the entire stealth armor set. I think that is. Let's try seeing if we can buy it all. So I'm gonna buy the stealth mask. It may look like a regular cloth mask, but it was made using Sheikah crafting techniques to suppress the noisy rustling of clothes. Perfect for sneaking about. I'm gonna buy the guard. Armor designed for stealth. Pressed down throughout the Sheikah, or passed down through the Sheikah tribe. The special fabric suppressing the rustling of clothes even when moving quickly. And lastly, the tights. Members of the Sheikah tribe wear these tights when they need to move stealthily. They're made from noise-suppressing cloth, a hallmark of ancient Sheikah technology. That was almost all of our money! But thankfully, we still got enough to buy the high-end tunic and trousers. Common garb that achieved widespread popularity in Hyrule, particularly among travelers. Its light yet sturdy fabric doesn't limit movement. We'll buy the trousers. And that is almost all of our money, dear lord. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers. We have 11 rupees to our name, but we were able to buy every single piece of equipment available. Now, looking around, there are a number of voice memories that we can get. So, I think that's what I want to take care of now. I want to run around and I want to try to get those voice memories so that way we can hear a little bit more about the lore of this area from Zelda. And I think the first one should be over here.
The people of Kakariko Village cherish plum trees as a symbol of Sheikah history. Rejoicing that a dear friend had been blessed with a baby, Impa planted one such tree and ended up covered in mud in the process. It was her wish that her friend's child would end up healthy and happy.
That's so cute. I love that. This is why I love the voice memories. I love getting unique pieces of lore pertaining to Kakariko Village and just other areas so much. It's so cool.
This frog statue is the guardian of travelers, though I don't believe anyone knows why it's a frog specifically. It is fascinating that a group as technologically advanced as the Sheikah would still believe in such symbols of good fortune. Maybe it somehow relates to when the Sheikah splintered after a disagreement regarding the royal family. A symbol of hope to one day reunite, perhaps?
I love that one because we heard from Paya that, she was actually praying over by the statues. So being able to see that is, or hear that from Zelda is so cool. Now, I believe there is one more over here. Somewhere? There it is.
The researchers here are hard at work raising ornamental carp. They were inspired when they saw a beautiful fish called the mighty porgy that lives in the sea to the south. They tell me they're breeding rare carp that were born with mutations.
Huh. So it looks like Kakariko Village has its own breed of fish. Let's try fishing for him and see if we can get anything. The sunk-egg carp. This wild armored carp has been bred into a prize-winning fish. Its beauty-colored markings do not occur in nature. It offers no special effects when cooked. Yeah, there's really no reason to grab a hold of them. They don't do anything special. They're about as, useful as a Hyrule bass. But, means you can still eat them. So that's something at least. Now, looking at the time, it's 6:30 a.m. Looks like some NPCs are still waking up. I want to start taking care of some side quests, but I don't want to change time just yet because there are a number of things that we can do. First things first, I want to try my best to climb up Impa's house. I don't know how Link is able to climb like this, but okay. Because I believe if we go all the way up here, there should be a Korok. I think there's one up here, right? Right? No? Is there one over here? Wait, but like there is a Korok. Oh, there it is! It's in the water! Okay, so we gotta... Oh, this is annoying. Oh, this is annoying! Okay, well, drop down. I missed. Okay, well, the Korok's here. I just have to actually, make a proper jump. Okay, second time's the charm. One other thing that I want to share that I really, really like. You can climb, or you can crawl underneath Impa's home to get stamella shrooms. A really useful place to get these if you're someone like me who likes to eat them a lot. Unfortunately, it has started raining and NPCs still aren't out yet. Also, NPCs tend to have a habit of going inside while it's raining. So I'm just gonna sleep. Oh, sorry for that cut. I just tease. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna... Oh, give you a freebie just this once. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, it's because I don't have enough money. Oops. Huh, I never knew that. If you don't have enough money, I guess he'll let you sleep here for free. I'm gonna sleep till noon. And that seemed to do the trick, because if we look at our map, or our Zelda Notes map, we can see that there are a number of side quests, which is exactly what I was looking for. So the first thing that I'm going to take care of is this side quest over here. From Kato. Sir Link. My Kukos. My precious Kukos. They haven't come home yet. Now that my wife wants nothing to do with me, my Kukos are my only emotional support. What do I do? Wow, this guy's really distraught for his Kukos. I'll go find them. Really? Thank you so much. I have 10 Kukos in total. Hopefully you'll be able to find them all. Flown the Coop. The first of many side quests that we're going to be taking care of here in Kakariko Village. There are 10 Kukos in total in Kakariko Village, so we got to find them all and return them to Kato. Now, it looks like the first of many is over here. Thankfully, we do have the option to lift the Kukos up. I don't recommend attacking the Kukos if you know anything about Zelda games. Additionally, while holding a Kuko, you will be able to glide down. Not as effective as a glider, but it works. Now, upon throwing a Koko into the coop, they will stay there, so keep that in mind. Though I do believe if you fast travel, the Kokos will reset. So try to take care of them all in one go. Let's see. There's gotta be more Kokos here. Oh yeah, there's one over here. Duh, I forgot there's one over by the goddess statue. Duh, that's an easy one. Also, I think if I remember correctly, there is one over by the shrine. So let's go grab that one. There you are! Come here, you! And let's see if we can go directly down into the coop! There you go. Alright, so 10 in total. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like we're missing 4. Now, I do know that there is one over in the plums, but I'm just going to let you know now, you're not going to be able to grab that one right away. There's something extra you have to do to grab it. So we'll get there when that's the last one we need to grab. Because I am going to intentionally wait to grab that one. But over at the entrance, there was another Koko. So that's Koko number 7. I think there's one up there. Hang on, am I remembering this correctly? Is there one up here? Yes, there is! So up on this building, there is Koko number 8. What's the thing? Is that 8 of them? 8 have only returned to me. Yep, so we're missing 2. Ah, here's one. Over by the carrots. There's this Koko, which means the only one left is in there. And again, as I mentioned, we cannot grab that one just yet. We gotta wait. So put you in there, and that is Koko number 9. Now, I think we're safe to fast forward time, which I'm definitely going to be doing so. Let's set this tonight. Because I believe once it hits nighttime, for 1, Kato is still there. For 2, it looks like the Kokos are still there. But the big thing that we're looking for is there was an old lady over here by the plum trees. If she is here, she will not allow you to grab the Koko in the plum trees. You need to wait until nighttime for her to, leave and go to sleep. So upon her leaving, we are able to grab this last Koko. And you go in here. And that's all 10. Link! My Kokos. My sweet little baby Kokos. They're all back. Thank you so much. Really, I could never thank you enough. This isn't much, but I insist you take it. $50, I'll take it. I'm ready to get out there again. Though I do wish my wife would come back to me, just like my Kokos did. Oh, poor guy. The divorce must have hit him hard. One thing I want to show off, if we go inside his house, you can just see just how much he loves Kokos. Like, this man eats, sleeps, and breathes Kokos. Rolla, you came back. Yeah, I'm not your wife, buddy. Oh, it's just you. For a moment, I thought my wife had returned. Oh my god, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. I've actually never seen that text before. That's horrible. Oh, poor guy. I mean, to be fair, we don't know anything about the divorce, so who knows? Maybe he was a jerk to her. I don't know. Now, the next side quest that I want to take care of is actually the one that we saw earlier in the arrow shop. I want to talk to this lady. Hey. I can't remember the last time we had a customer in here. Young folk in this village don't have much use for a bow. It's a thrill to see a young lad like you come into the shop. Well, don't mind me. Take your time looking around. Kid, you've lifted my spirits so high I can barely contain myself. I even miss my husband at the moment. Just a tiny bit. Wait, you're Rolla! Wait, you're Kato's wife! Or ex-wife, I guess. That's right, my good man. I knew it the moment I saw you. I had you figured for one heck of an archer, and I'm head over heels for a fine slice of man that can use a bow. Oh, so you're into that. So how about it? Why not take out that bow and show me something special? I mean, you are divorced, right? I don't like going for a married woman, but you got it! I like your attitude. All you gotta do is light the torches by the goddess statue. I think you're up for the challenge. You got it! We know where the goddess statue is, so I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. The thought of a young hunk drawing a bow just makes my day. Lady, you got some weird kinks, but I like it! Now, let's pull this up. Arrows of burning... Wait, was that arrows of burning heat? Now, what we need to do is, over at the goddess statue, there are some torches. We need to light the torches with whatever method we really want to do. There are four torches in total. Now, the easiest thing to do is to just, stand over here next to the fire, possibly tip your arrow in the fire and catch them on fire, and, do it that way. You can also just use fire arrows, which is one of the reasons why I honestly think that she sells fire arrows. I'm gonna do things my way. What? That only lit one of them? That's lame. Fine, I'll do it the normal way. Stupid game ruining my fun of being able to blow things up. I was really hoping that all four of them would blow up and light on fire. Stupid game. I want to blow things up, damn it. All right, I did your thing. And I wasn't even able to do it my way.
Oh.
Hey, kid. I saw you. You were amazing. Boy, what a shot in the heart that was. My husband's a fine archer himself, but we're living apart right now. This feeling, it's been so long.
Ma?
I'm excited right now. That really was something special to see. In fact, here, a token of my thanks. Heck yeah, $20. Unfortunately for you, your husband gave me 50 for saving his cuckoos.
Oh.
If only my husband hadn't become obsessed with cuckoos and had kept up his archery skills. If only. So it looks like they are still married, but they're not living together. That's a shame. Sounds like she just fell out of love with him. Ha! That's funny! Upon completing the Cuckoo side quest, the Cuckoos still get out. That's hilarious. Now from noon to 7, there's this little girl over here by this cooking pot that you can talk to.
Hey!
Today's dinner is veggie cream soup. It's super nourishing and fortifying. Well, that's what they say anyhow. It must be true. All you gotta do is toss a swift carrot, rock salt, and fresh milk into a pot, stew it up. Then voila! So yummy! Oh no! Coco's all out of swift carrots! But Koko promised to make Kotla some hasty veggie cream soup. I'll get you some. Thank you so much! Oh, Koko just needs one swift carrot. And just one and Koko can get cooking. Koko will be waiting for you here. Though, once it gets dark out, Koko will have to head home. Huh? Huh? Koko smells swift carrots. Yep, we got some. If you are missing some, you can buy some directly at the shop behind you. Is that a swift carrot? Thank you so much. So very much. Now Koko can make dinner for Kotla. Yeah, time to get cooking. Oh, it came out perfect. Here, please have some. Koko treat. Hasty veggie cream soup grants a low-level movement speed boost. This creamy soup showcases the sweetness of vegetables in a veritable taste explosion. Koko wants to try cooking different things so Koko can be a great chef, just like Mother. Now, one thing that I want to show off. If we go over to the food, we can see exactly how to make this recipe. We need a swift carrot, fresh milk, and rock salt. Milk is something we have not been able to get access to, but just know, in the future, it's a very helpful ingredient. Now, upon completing the side quest, Koko should have something new for us. What should Koko make now? Oh, hot buttered apple sounds good. Mother used to make it all the time. Koko loves it too. Let's see, the ingredients are apples and goat butter? Oh no! Koko's out of goat butter. Koko's a bad daughter who can't do anything right. Koko will never be like Mother. Voila! Goat butter! Is this goat butter? Are you sure about this? Really? Thank you so much. Koko means it. Stay right there for a second. What a yummy smell. And that hint of butter makes all the difference. Oh, and the apples are superbly sweet too. Here, take some. It's really something else. Hot buttered apple. The apple sweetness has been enhanced by smothering it in butter and baking it. Koko will work hard to get better and better at cooking. So for that, we've completed another side quest, Cooking with Koko. Additionally, if we go to our recipe, we see that an apple and goat butter would give us the hot buttered apple. Next up, Koko will have another side quest for us after completing the hot buttered apple one. What should Koko make now? Oh, Koko will make Father's favorite, tough meat stuffed pumpkin. It's great for an energy boost. Let's see, the ingredients are fortified pumpkin and raw meat. Raw meat? Oh no! Koko is out of raw meat! Koko should use a different kind of meat, but without raw meat, Koko can't recreate Mother's recipe. Father used to go hunting to make sure we always had raw meat, but he's at work right now. Koko's a bad daughter who can't do anything right. Nah, you're fine. We got raw meat. Is this raw meat? Are you sure about this? Really? Thank you so much. Koko means it. Stay right there for a second. What a scrumptious smell. Oh, and that savory meat pairs so well with the sweetness of the pumpkin. This is just how Mother made it. Here, have some. It's so good. Tough meat stuffed pumpkin grants a low-level defense boost. This hollow meat-filled fortified pumpkin is a local specialty of Kakariko Village. I know like bread bowls work for soup. I wonder if someone has done like a pumpkin bowl for stew. Koko will work hard and get better and better at cooking. Now for completing Koko Cuisine. She will have one more quest for us. What should Koko make for dessert? Oh, Koko will cook a honeyed apple. Mother loved those. It melts in your mouth and is so delicious. Oh, we've made one of those before. Let's see. The ingredients are an apple and coarser bee honey. Coarser bee honey? Oh no! Koko's all out of coarser bee honey. The bees attack you when you get close to their hives. It's too dangerous for Koko to go get more. Koko wanted to make some for Mother in heaven. But Koko's a bad daughter. Can't do anything right. I didn't realize this. Her mother passed away. Oh, that's so sad. And also, we have honey? Since when? Koko knows when someone is lying. Father isn't good at lying either. Yeah, I had a feeling we didn't have honey. Our final cooking quest, Koko's specialty. Now, there are a number of ways that we can get coarser bee honey. We've confirmed before that over on the Great Plateau, if we go to the Awadame Shrine, over near the old man's cabin, there is some bee honey. But additionally, I want to let you know that if we head on over to where I forget the name of this shrine, the Naeg Shrine, or Naeg, there is a forest just a little bit more north that has some bee honey. So we're going to head up there and grab that for Koko. It's so funny that the Kukos just get out of the coop immediately after completing the quest. I love it. Alright. Alright, now if we go head up this pathway, just leaving Kakariko Village, somewhere in this forest there should be some bee honey. Somewhere. 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 Ooh! Hang on. This is a great time to take advantage of our new stealth equipment. By equipping this, our stealth goes up significantly, if you can see by our noise meter. I want to use this to grab you! A high-tailed lizard. A lizard found throughout Hyrule. It's a bit slow to react at times, but if given a chance to escape, it will dart off quick. Cook it with monster parts to get a speed-boosting elixir. One fun story that I like to share is growing up as a kid, a lot of times during my summers, I would go to the various job sites that my grandpa used to work at. He worked out of town a lot growing up, and there was one time he was working on like a special carpentry for one of his customers' houses, and I stayed with him at the time. And it was up in the mountains, specifically in the Rocky Mountains area, and I have such fond memories of going, and being with him, and during that time, being able to catch lizards up in the mountains. It was such a fun experience. Also, that was a bloopy over there. It's surprised you lasted as long as you did. Usually bloopies tend to disappear pretty quickly. Now somewhere in here there should be some bee honey. Also, there's this thing right here. There's this giant bulb. Actually, I'm gonna grab some bee honey and I'm gonna never mind looking at what's over here. Nope. We're gonna take care of this immediately. I was trying my best to hold off on this, but, nah, you're not gonna want to pass up on this. Now, these right here. Well, not the blue nightshades, but this! A fairy. This fairy will fly from your pouch and heal all your wounds the moment you lose your last heart. It's easily mistaken for a firefly at first, but it glows in the daylight as well as night. Thank you, phone, for telling me to take my meds. Yeah, one of the reasons I highly recommend buying the stealth suit before making it up here, because you want to grab as many fairies as you can. Because they work as revives. If you lose all of your hearts, as long as you have at least one fairy in your inventory, you will be revived.
Cotera is worshipped as the goddess of the land, and the villagers' offerings to her tend to be vegetables rather than rupees. It sounds like she's been less lively due to a decrease in rupee donations lately. Self-sufficiency is taking root in Kakariko Village, so perhaps fewer people see the value in rupees.
Huh. So based on that voice memory, Zelda's talking about someone we don't know of, a certain person named Cotera. I wonder if we're gonna run into her at some point. And by some point, I mean now.
Sweet boy, please listen to my story. I am the great fairy Cotera. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I am nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 100 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me, quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 100 rupees.
Thankfully we have some, so here you go.
Thank you. You are too kind. The power! It's overflowing!
I'm just gonna say it. I love the great fairies in this game. Way better than Majora's Mask. Oh, what a feeling. That first breath of fresh air after an eternity of decay. It's just so intoxicating. Thanks to you, I've returned to my former glory. And as they say, one good turn deserves another. I can help you, boy. Allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least I can do, but I will need the necessary materials. With the power available to me, I should be able to enhance your clothing a little bit. Upon talking to the great fairies, they will allow you to enhance most of your clothing. Some cannot be upgraded at, whatsoever, like the well-worn trousers, the old shirt, and the Nintendo Switch shirt. But stuff like the Zelda equipment, as well as some of our other equipment, can be upgraded. At a cost, of course. Now, I'm going to be honest. I will not be maximizing all of our attire. I will be going over the benefits to upgrading the attire once we have obtained all of the clothing in the game. But just know, I'm going to be picking and choosing which attire I upgrade because, yeah, I'm not about to do a bunch of grinding. Also, according to Nintendo's own, Zelda notes, upgrading your equipment does not count towards 100%. So, I am not going to be counting it towards 100% either. But one thing that I will be upgrading is the Climber's Bandana. We have the resources for it, so we're gonna do it. Alright, let me do my thing. This bandana uses ancient technology that enhances hang on. I didn't even realize I didn't need to read that again. But a great fairies increases defense by 1 level. All finished! Just a bit stronger now. Oh, you've heard about set bonuses, right? How a set of clothing that all have been enhanced twice could have a bonus? But only if you wear the whole set. Well, not all sets have a bonus. Do you want me to enhance any of your other clothes? So that is the one benefit to enhancing all of your clothing. Clothes have a set if you enhance it twice. However, keep in mind, only one fairy can enhance your clothing by 1. If you want to enhance your clothing beyond that, you need to find more great fairies. With that said, we actually have enough to increase the stealth set, so I'm gonna do that. Now, the last thing that I'm going to enhance. Like I said, I don't plan on maxing out all of our equipment, or all of our armor in particular, because the armor can be increased up to level 4. Each one can. But you only need it to increase to level 2 in order to get the set bonus. I don't plan on leveling up everything to level 4, but there is one set that I would like to. And that is the Hero's Tunic. As I've mentioned before, Zelda 1 is one of my favorite Zelda games, so naturally it makes sense that I would be maxing out the tunic that you get from the Zelda 1 Link. Unfortunately, star fragments are required to level up all of these Zelda tunics. So keep that in mind. It's one of the reasons why I say star fragments are some of the best items in the game, because you need to grind out a ton of them if you want to completely max out all of the various Link tunics. For the sake of this, because we can only increase 1, I'm going to go for the one piece of the hero attire that I have. And with that, that should be everything that I want to enhance for now. I have sisters out there in the world. Like me, they've lost most of their power. If you were able to restore power to them as well, then we'd be able to enhance even more of your clothing. See you later. We will be finding more great fairies on our adventure, and we will be returning to the great fairies in order to enhance our clothing even further once we have the necessary materials. Now, one thing that I want to share while I continue to look for this coarser bee honey, I wasn't lying when I said that I really like the Great Fairies. I love their designs. I think they're just such fun characters. Also, you know, I appreciate a big woman. I cannot tell you how excited I was I'm gonna spoil this for Tears of the Kingdom. I can't tell you how excited I was when I found out that one of the Great Fairies in Tears of the Kingdom is named Cotera. Because, for those of you who don't know, Tara is my nickname. It's not my real name, but it is a nickname that I like to go by more than my real name. So, when I found out that there is a Great Fairy in Tears of the Kingdom named Tara, I got really excited. Now, I swear, there should be some bee honey in here. Why am I struggling to find this bee honey? Oh! New item. Endura carrot. Highly valued as a medicinal plant, this carrot contains large amounts of nourishing energy. When cooked into a dish, it boosts your stamina beyond its maximum limit. Now that is a good item. Dang, I was not expecting to find Endura carrots in here. Alright, I'm going to be completely honest. I could not find any beehives in that area. For what my guidebook says, there are some beehives in that forest, so if you're able to find one, great. I unfortunately wasn't, so I'm having to return to the Great Plateau in order to get the beehive that is over here. Now, unfortunately, I don't remember where. Oh, it's over here. There it is. Hopefully I don't run into the Lionel again. Oh, huh! Ow! Shit! I didn't even know the bees could hit the bokoblins. That's hilarious. Wait, they're just attacking the bokoblins. They're just fighting them over and over again. That's hilarious. I love it. Just the bokoblins. He's trying to hit me. He just teleport away. You can't catch me now. Alright, Coco, I got your bee honey. Coco wanted to make a honeyed apple, but Coco forgot the coarser bee honey. Coco's a bad daughter. No, you're fine. Wait, is this coarser bee honey? Are you sure about this? Really? Thank you so much. Coco means it. Just stay right there a second. This is... Coco remembers. When Coco had a fever, Mother would always cook this just for Coco. When Mother made her special dessert, she always put some of this in it. Mother! Coco will do her best to try and be as good as you one day. Coco will get better and better. Coco promises. Coco was able to recreate Mother's dishes. Coco feels better now. It's all thanks to you. Please, take this. The energizing honeyed apple. We've made that before, but it feels a little bit better getting it from Coco. She's trying her best to fill in her mother's shoes now that she's gone. Oh, that's such a sad thing. But with that said, that is most of the side quests here in Kakariko Village that we can take care of as of now. There's one more that we're able to do, but I think we're going to wait until next episode to do that. So, thank you all so much for watching, and next time on The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, we take care of the last remaining things here in Kakariko Village and then head on off on our adventure. And until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye!